Hello, it's Francesca here, and this is I Just Wanna Write, my 1 year creative writing challenge throughout 2024. So at the end of this year, I would love to be able to write down the short stories I harbor within myself and in my atmosphere. So I just want to remind you, I'm not a professional writer, I'm not a teacher, I'm not selling anything, and I'm not using these videos to do any advertisement or monetization. I just wanna write. And if you just wanna write with me, I will be very happy because one of my aim is to create a creative writing community here through this blog where we share, we invent, we wake up our exercises together, we challenge ourselves amongst us, and many things could be done. And also I think it's very beautiful in these times of uncertainties, wars, crises, and etc. So if you want to join me, I will be very happy. Let's go to the exercise of today. I'm going to use an exercise from Gianni Rodari. Okay, this is the first time I use this exercise, and who Gianni Rodari is, maybe you could heard his name. Maybe you heard his name because he's Italian, but he was translated all over the world, and especially in English. So he was used to write for kids, but whatever he was writing for kids was also meant to be read by adults. He was also, it's a multi-layer kind of narration for kids and adults. And the exercise I want to talk about and write down about is il binomio fantastico, the fantastic pair. I'm gonna read to you the translation I did from something I found on internet about this exercise, and I'm gonna read it to you in English. It is believed that inventing a story is a serious thing, to be done sitting behind a desk with a lamp pointed at the paper, years of studies, hours of work, wrangling one's brain to get the best out of it. Gianni Rodari, journalist, teacher, writer, and father, disapproves this outright. Inventing a story is not a matter of logic. On the contrary, is a matter of fantastica. Fantastica, fantasy. Fantastica will be that faculty of our brains to have to make us draw on reality, memory, language, images, senses, to give birth to something new, something unprecedented that we alone are capable of creating. That something is precisely a story. And to create a story, what do we need? Pen and paper? Negative. We don't need anything at all. The fairy tale is there in the air, floating like a transparent canvas. And we, with the brush of our mind, trace on the canvas what we see through it, what we liked best. Then, with the word telling, we give color to it. That of the fantastic pair is an exercise that Rodari assigned to his pupils to imagine how a story could be brought to life from two simple words, two simple words, two objects, two concepts. Thus, the words were chosen randomly and paired together in a binomial precisely. Automatically triggered in one's mind the range of relationships that could arise, for example, between dog and closet or between nail and cloud, and so on. Understood? The simplest example of a fantastic pair is one that can be created with the help of chance. If I now think of one word, and you think of another, it is likely that they will form a good pair with the help of chance. If I think of mirror and you think of little girl, we might combine the two words. A little girl with a mirror. A girl. It's in bambina in Italiano, and it was translated like little girl. A girl and a mirror. What will she do with it? Will she mirror herself all the time? A little girl on a mirror. It's another combination of thought. Before was a little girl with a mirror, a little girl on a mirror. But won't it to be too heavy? What if she breaks it? A little girl in a mirror. Has she been imprisoned in it? Did she go through it? Ah, no, Lewis Carroll has already thought of that. A mirror child. How delicate she will be. And what does she do? Reflect the image of others? A mirror of a child. A bit trivial. A mirror in a child. Let's hope she hasn't eaten it. A quick x-ray will show us. And so on. But maybe it's not that great of a combination. There are millions of them and they are always more stimulating. Okay, did you get it? So two objects. It could be person or impersonal object, but they have to be two and paired together and you find all the combinations. Okay, how do I want to go on with this exercise? Because it doesn't say much. So I think there will be two phases. The first phase, no, three phases. The first phase is to choose the object and the two objects. The second phases will be to write down freely in a free writing kind of exercise all the possibilities I can pair with these two objects together. And the third phase is to choose one of these possibilities and write down a short story in 1 minute. That is what I'm thinking to do right now. So I choose, for example, my first object is a comb and the second object is a bear. Okay, a comb, a bear. So I want to make things easy for me for the first time. A comb and a bear. Then, yes, I just have to set 5 minutes and scusate, sorry, writing freely. I will write freely about these two combinations and all the possibilities they can give me for a short story, and then I will choose one of them. Okay, so did you get your pen and your notebook? If you're not, pause here. If you didn't, so pause here, but if you do, you have it, we start here, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In your language, sorry, in your own language. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, I have something that I find interesting. Yeah, I'm going to write a story, a short story of 1 minute on that. And if you find something, do the same with me. Ah, you find it. You come on. Yes. Even if there is nothing that appeals you, choose one of them. The result is not really important, and you're not going to publish that anywhere anyway. It's just an exercise, okay? So yeah, I go with 1 minute without thinking. Go, go, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Done it. I will publish it in my blog. Yes, I just wanna write. It's my blog. I just wanna write.com. I'm publishing there a few things. I just need to have time to translate the Italian stuff I'm writing into English and publish there. So it takes time between one video and the other. It's a lot of work, you know. So it was interesting, and yeah, something came very funny. And what about you? You did something interesting or whatever? Was your imagination able to create something in 1 minute? Was 1 minute enough for you or not enough? Share it in the comments if you want to share it in the comments. Otherwise, let's go on with our experience and experiment on writing. So, if you find these videos are helping you somehow and you want to continue following them and help me please by sharing these videos, liking the videos and subscribing the channel. That will help me and the channel to grow so that it is more visible for others and they can join and we can finally make the community I'm talking about. Okay, thank you very much. See you at the next writing session. Ciao da Francesca.